Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another NIKKE reaction. Today we have KRAKEN, the VIP version. I haven't heard KRAKEN in a year, at least until this video was going to come out, and I was like, I should probably re-listen to KRAKEN. And now I remember the Pirates of the Skrillabean and everything, so I am prepared to listen to this and hear what's changed in the VIP version. I always love hearing VIPs of basically any EDM song that I hear, especially dubstep ones, because they always have a little bit more fun with it the second time around. So I'm excited to get to this one. I also know that there's another one that came out that was like ZIZ or something like that too. So if you guys want me to get to that one next time, let me know in the comments below and I'll do that. But first I gotta get to this one. So without further ado, let's go. Whoa, okay, that's different. Okay, yeah, kicking it up a notch already. And we've barely started. I feel like this might lean into a different genre, which does happen quite often with VIPs. Ooh. Yeah, it's a little bit more breakcore, a little less dubstep this time around. Alright, there's the orchestral break. This might start heading towards Complextro at some point. It's already kind of riding that line. Definitely playing around a lot more with pretty much everything. And like I said, changing it up, having the genre variants is very much common, but also super welcome. Ooh. Like, those little breaks are very cheeky. I like it. It's kind of fun hearing this again. It was fun hearing the original again, too. It's basically exactly what I was expecting. Although I didn't expect like these sections, like the full return to form there. I'm always wondering, I'm left wondering every single time if they're gonna change it up a little bit more. But it seems like they're keeping it pretty safe. They're not like overdoing it, which is probably a good idea, to be honest. I mean, this feels great. It's not that it doesn't. It's just breaks like that always make me go, they're gonna add to it or what, you know? Happens every time with VIPs. Whew. That was kind of fun. I don't remember if I heard that before. That might have been new. See what I mean? I hear something new every single time. They change little things every single time, or it's just a loop. Like this one, a little bit more of a loop, but also kind of what I expected given the original was. So yeah, like I said, very much what I expected. It played it pretty safe, but for those who don't know what VIPs are as a term, VIPs are basically just remixes by the original creator of a song, and that's what this is, obviously. And I like that they didn't mess with it too much, because I feel like a lot of VIPs I've heard before have kind of sucked the original identity out of the song by trying too hard to make something sound super unique and different, and ooh, let me experiment with this that I'm not quite confident enough with yet, and it just sounds kind of try-hardy. For this one, it was exactly what I wanted out of it without pushing it too far, but also does kind of leave me wanting there to be more. I was kind of hoping every single time it went into a break that it would come back with something a little bit different or a little bit more. There were differences each time, but they were all super small, and then it looped, so like that happened as well. And it's like, yeah, I was kind of hoping there would be like a giant break of some sort, a huge drop or something, and that never really happened, so I was kind of left blue-balled to an extent. I was hoping there would be something else in there, but again, like I said, a lot of people tend to push that too far and end up overstaying the welcome, so if anything, playing it safer like this is probably the better call, and it still had a lot of the original energy in there. Definitely kicked up the energy a lot more. It wasn't the same exact genre. It definitely had a little bit more of that complextro energy because of the breakcore that was in there, and like, okay, that's fun, you know, like it's a little bit different, a little bit more modern than dubstep is, especially in the modern scene of music. But there's still a part of me that, while I love the original one, I feel like this version is a lesser version. Gotta be real with you. I think I like the original more. That might just be my own personal bias enjoying dubstep, but this one kind of lacked the punch and the weight of the other one, which I think works better for what it was and what it was supposed to represent for that fight. So for this to be here just kind of feels a little too energetic, a little too hectic for something that was supposed to resemble a Kraken fight. There are things that will kind of bum me out a little bit when I hear remixes of songs when I like the original. Everyone's got their own opinions too. I'm sure there's a few of you who like the new version a lot more, and there's some who probably prefer the old version. I'm in that camp. I think the old version is a little bit more fun to listen to, but I also like that they focused on the part of the song that was a little bit more original to them instead of the part that was very obviously supposed to be like a Pirates of the Caribbean theme, but you know, like copyright free was the vibe that it was giving off. And again, that's fine too when you're going for a very specific thing. Go ahead and do that, you know, nobody's gonna fight you for it. But that's why I like that they focused more on that section of the song instead of that other part, because while they did have that in there for those breaks, it wasn't the focus. The focus was on the other part of the song that was more original to the person who composed it. And that feels better. It feels like there's more of their identity in here instead of being something that the NIKKE devs paid for specifically to be kind of a parody of Pirates of the Caribbean. So there's a little bit of give and take between these. I like them both. I definitely prefer the original one just for the energy and the punch and weight it has, but I like this one because it was more of an original feel to it compared to the original one. But I think that's about all I gotta say on this one. It was a fun listen, but I also know I have plenty more fun listens ahead of me. They tend to drop music like all at once all the time, where it's like, oh yeah, we're not gonna release for 3 months, and then suddenly here's 5 songs back to back. It's like, cool, thanks, great. I'll get to those over the course of the next 2 months. So if you want me to get to ones like ZIZ or any others that I may have missed that came out recently, by all means, let me know which one I should get to next in the comments below, and I will do my best as always to get to those. Or if you just like this video and you want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that, and I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!